Man, oh man, did a lot of stuff happen Tuesday night / Wednesday morning. To start off this video with some lightheartedness, because it's going to go downhill pretty quickly, we get to see that the HaloHub, the Halo News, Media, and Game Pass for Halo, confirmed that Halo Infinite Battle Royale is coming. And obviously this is just a picture from Fortnite because you can play the Master Chief in Fortnite, and they had the Warthog in there for a limited time. But then one of my favorite follows, or at least one of my favorite follows because he's one of the most vocal in the HCS, is Tyler Gonza, freaking E-United Spartan. He says, "How are the majority of players in ranked in Diamond / Onyx? I'm sorry, that is just not true. So many players in the Diamond and Onyx that should be Gold / Plat. For the love of God, this rank system makes no sense." Shortly thereafter, he says, "343, please do something. Anything. Please." And at that same time, EU Ching, is it time to have that real talks about Halo having a Battle Royale, or does it not need it? And I brought up the Halo Fortnite Battle Royale at the beginning of this video so I could tie it into here, that I think it's absolutely evident that Halo needs a Battle Royale. It's not that it doesn't need one and that it could survive without one. We've had this game for 3 to 4 months now, and the game's livelihood is just not in a good state, and it's very obvious. 343 is silent, there's nothing coming out of them. The updates that they've had have been pretty tone deaf. They've been received so poorly. They've been needed, quality of life updates, UI updates, but we need content. And for this to be a live service game, content has to be at the forefront of every marketing decision and every business decision. And I agree here with Act Man. He says, if I was 343 Industries right now, I'd be hitting up everyone in the Halo modding scene and just like ask for help. Employing people from the communities tends to pan out pretty well. At least that's what I've seen from Valve 343. And if I know right, Unishek, who is like the community manager, he was actually just somebody in the community and they hired him within. And he's been a pretty, I would say, positive hire. I think Unishek does a great job. It's unfortunate because we have guys like Face Snipedown who feel like they have to come out and tweet this. I have to use every fiber of self-control to not come on here and roast the absolute shit out of the poor excuse of a rank system Halo Infinite uses every day, and it just makes me so sad. Following that up, we have Roman. I actually don't know how Halo 5 had a better rank system off the rip, had more ranked playlists, and why didn't they just copy and paste it? Like every game with a rank now has champ equivalent. I think champ equivalent is like the top 250 players within the scene. So like Apex has Predator, Call of Duty Vanguard has Champions, or it's the top 250 people who play Vanguard. I would have assumed that Halo Infinite had like Spartan, like true Spartan or Master Chief for like the top 250 players that play ranked. I mean, right now there's not too much to look forward to. There's no events going on to the item shop. I know you've seen this, but you know, we have our first sale in Halo Infinite's item shop. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it makes sense that when something drops at a certain price later down the road, you know, they can lower the price if needed. I don't think they could. I think it would be almost better to raise the price so it like is more valuable. If you see something you really like, it's only going to get more expensive, and thus making it more valuable to have within the game. Because right now there's no armor, there's nothing that you could do that like really stands out. Is everything kind of easy to get? There's nothing like top 250 people are getting this, or if you find all the skulls you get this. Like there's so many things that they could do, 343, and they're just not doing. However, the one thing I do have to say in the item shop is I did like the Scorpion take. It felt unique. It was just the most different thing. I like a little bit of gold, and it comes with a weapon charm. I like the weapon charms, and honestly for 400 credits it's not that bad. As of next Tuesday, March 8th, we're supposed to be getting the Tactical Ops event, which is going to last all the way to March 21st. I believe this is just going to be an overglorified tactical kind of playlist, but nevertheless, it's something that we can do and earn some stuff within the game. I'm hesitant about it because we were supposed to get the Tactical Ops event on February 8th, a whole month ago. But 343 never came out. They never said anything. They never addressed it, which is kind of concerning. And there's also no real promotions, no real hype for, you know, next week's event. And normally a week out would be an appropriate amount of time to hype up an event and to try to get as many people back into Halo as possible. I hope they don't start dropping videos on this Tactical Ops event on like Friday. That would concern the hell out of me. Or even on the weekend. Like, we need this stuff ASAP. We need something from 343. I know I try to be a positive ray in Halo, and as of right now, it's still, the foundations are a great game. We're just begging for content and really just communication with 343, because prior to the launch of Halo, it felt like we had so much communication, and now with the launch of Halo Infinite, it's like there's no communication and everyone's going on break. And unfortunately, there's so many hiring roles like the head story director. That should be something that's like immediately like filled in. Like you should have a list of people who would be good candidates. You should be employing and interviewing those people ASAP. Ultimately, I agree. Let's look into the community. Who are some of the best people in the community who are bringing positive light to Halo? Let me know down below. I would love to connect with them. If you would, tag them in this post or tag them in the video. Let's crack open a can of hopium and hope for the best for Halo. I'll see you guys on the next one.